lovers rejoice. 'Tis I, your favourite avian crush, Pete. Drink me in, back like a bad habit. Once again I've lined up 5 spectacular indies fresh out of the nest. Ah, yes, bad habits. 2 of my personal favourites, Ed Sheeran and crime. It would take one very big con to afford that ginger gentleman's licensing fees. Thankfully, we have some friends to help out. The mice in Mamdami's New York are quite magnificent, aren't they? They remind me of a place at the edge of dreams, one filled with Lovecraftian megastructures, wondrous tunes, and the sweet haze of regret. I believe the scholars call it St. Mark's.
Right in front of me, oh, it started
Excuse me, where are you taking that bottle? Unhand that bottle. If you do not, I will... Somehow, someway, we've reached the final game of my pre-show. You're right, those two boys have once again disrespected the birds and cut my time short. I may be silenced, but the vibe doesn't have to be. So I invite you, switch it up and swap it out.
Don't worry, Habibi, I got this.
Not if I got it first.
Spirits? How did they get in here? We're within the city barrier. I'm pretty much the best. Did you just stop time?
I call it easy. Hopefully it should help you out with the spirits.
This calls for some good tea. Do you have anyone you're interested in?
You balance us out really well, Summer.
Yeah, like you're our missing piece.
Certified banger. Hey, what are you doing after this? Do you want to go out for pizza?
Another day in the life of Samura, the master swapper.
I hope everyone's thirsty.
Spirit swap. Lo-fi beats to match 3-2.
Rejoice! Spirit Swap is now available on Nintendo Switch. As you scramble for your Joy-Cons and peck through the eShop, I bid you farewell and leave you with my Appalachian cousins.
Hi, my name is Jade Meadows, and I'm the developer of Blue Ridge Hunting, the first game being published by 6-1 Publishing. Blue Ridge Hunting is a co-op cryptid hunting horror game set in the beautiful and spooky Appalachian Mountains. You and your friends will hunt all kinds of cryptids and creatures taken straight from the region's folklore. Blue Ridge Hunting also features a full 5-chapter-long story mode that follows Levi Chambers in his mission to find the legendary Mothman, and dives deep into the true history of Appalachia. Right now, we are running a Kickstarter campaign to help fund development, and we still have a few days left. You can support Blue Ridge Hunting early and get exclusive rewards by visiting blueridgehunting.com/Kickstarter. Thanks so much, and without further ado, let the 2026 6-1 Showcase begin.
Thank you, Jade, and hello, everyone. Welcome to the 6-1 Indie Showcase 2026, your jam-packed kickoff to the summer showcase season. Coming at you from Wonderville in Brooklyn, New York, my name is Mike Towndrow.
And I'm Kyle Stevenson. We're stoked to kick things off by giving you a fresh new look at the cryptids lurking in the Appalachians. Blue Ridge hunting is coming very soon.
You're watching our only proper showcase of the year, so we've finally done the thing. Including those 5 amazing pre-show indies and Jade's Cryptid Sandbox, we've got 61 games to tell you about. Exclusive looks, world premieres, even more bangers dropping today, updates from Showcase alums, and so much more from across the indie scene. It's my last Showcase, so we had to go a bit bigger.
It's not time for that sappy farewell just yet. There's a lot to keep track of, so as soon as the credits roll, head over to the 6-1 Showcase Steam event. You'll find plenty of indies to wishlist, add to your library, test drive with demos, and discover. Plus, swing by our website for even more hands-on features with our devs.
All right. Housekeeping complete. Our opening batch brings both style and substance with a splash of high-octane action. You might even recognize an old friend of ours.
Isn't a myth or a bedtime yarn. It's real. It's dangerous. It's what we fight against.
You have everything it takes to really help anti.
What do you want us to do?
Hi, I'm Daniel from Team Verdant, a 3-person indie studio located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Just want to say thank you to the 6-1 Indie Showcase team for letting us take part today. We appreciate being here. As many of you know, making an indie game is not easy. There were moments where things broke, where progress has felt impossible, and when giving up probably would have been the easiest solution. but just like the characters in our game, we keep going. Twins of Olus is an isometric action-adventure game where you control two connected heroes. Lions, a young native of the planet Uthra, and Creo, a ghost-like warrior from another reality. In our game, you'll combine their abilities to fight, explore, and uncover the truth behind a galactic invasion that has torn their world to pieces. At its heart, it's a story about resilience, teamwork, and the power of connection. We're incredibly proud to share it with you all today. This is Twins of Olus, and the demo is available on Steam right now.
Twins of Olus is a brand new project from a talented trio of developers. Swapping between its intertwined characters in real time looks like some adrenaline-fueled fun.
Do you know what I love as much as action-packed gameplay? Vibes. Vibes are a great cheat code when you can't think of a good transition to tee up scenic lands, forgotten tales, and a magical cafe.
Smooth. Nope.
Hi, I didn't see you there. I'm Indigo Doyle, creative director for Roller Girl, a coming-of-age adventure game set in the early 2000s, where you play as a 16-year-old version of me named Naomi. She has her rollerblades and her MP3 player full of music. As you change the music in the game, you change how the entire game is played, from the visuals to the movement to the dialogue interactions. Your dialogue and music choices shape who Naomi becomes throughout the course of the game. As you skate around, you listen to music from real-life bands, talk to the locals and uncover a town mystery, and also fall into a bit of a teenage romance. So, check it out, and I'll catch you later.
Mike, if you had to pick a song that captures the soundtrack to your perfect summer as a teen, what would it be?
Dragula, the perfect roller skating song.
But you don't know how to roller skate.
They don't know that. Speaking of zombie, horror. We've said it before, but indie horror is just killing it. They're crushing it. I got distracted by the ping ball, but our first horror block of the show contains 4 bangers that each tackle fear in completely different ways.
There are some things we take for granted, do we not? Things that we ought to better consider. Empathy, for example. It may seem a boon, but who understands empathy quite as much as the psychopath who will use it to manipulate? Conversely, repression. Perhaps there are things that need not come to light, lest their fruition amounts to something akin to abomination. Our game Abide is a work of first-person horror concerning our darkest whims, for there are none among us that lives without shadow. And we believe it's time to start integrating that shadow. The Abide Steam page is live now. While we're here, we must talk, and we must listen.
There's this thing I do.
We must work. We have to look out for each other. We ought to feel free to express ourselves. We must not leave our rooms at night. Because of who we are and what we might do.
What kind of mother thinks like this?
When we abide, we benefit. We get better.
I need you all to go to Steam and pick up the Jack and Tala bundle. Abide is shaping up to be another stellar piece from these stop motion masters.
Let's keep the conversation on visuals going a bit further with a slight shift towards a genre that doesn't get much showcase love. Here's our first ever visual novel block, starting with a sequel that puts the love in Lovecraftian.
Mientras que mi hambre es eterna.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sean T, director of this game. 本作は98年から99年の東京を舞台にしたネオ90s サイコローファイ、ノベルアドベンチャーゲームです。あなたは過去の東京でミステリアスで不思議な少女レイナという少女と出会い、世界を滅ぼすための不思議な儀式に巻き込まれることになります。青を基調とした美しいアートや光と影の揺らめき、ローファイなビートがあなたを深い瞑想的なサイコトランス状態へ誘います。バイオレンスにホラー、フェチシズムにあふれたミステリーにあふれたこの美しい終わりをぜひ体験してください。ではトレーラーをどうぞ。
各社は慎重な経営判断を求められる中、今後の
何か食べに行きませんか？私は今ここで過ごした時間をずっと覚えている気がします。たとえいつか全部消えてしまっても。20年先にも世界があるのなら教えてください。そこはどんな世界ですか？こんなクソな世の中さっさと滅ぼしましょう。
We played Rain 98 a few weeks ago at PAX East. It rocks. Add it to your wish list.
How selfish of you to humble brag about playing a showcase game early that they clearly can't. I, on the other hand, am a kind and generous host. Where'd I put the... Oh.
Here you go.
My name is Jakub Pander. I'm associate producer at Umi Games, and this is Black Jacket. Black Jacket transformed the rules of classic blackjack into a roguelike deck builder with a narrative layer that unfolds as you play.
Think you can stop me?
You're a lost soul in hell, trying to earn your way out by collecting enough coins to bribe the ferryman. On that journey, you keep running into others like you. Some you've never seen before, and some share past with you.
It's you again. Don't worry. I know you can make it out.
As you play cards, you aim for 21 without going over. That part doesn't change, but everything around it does. Rules banned, playing fair is discouraged, and cards have unique abilities. Every run starts with a set of suits, some familiar, some not so much. Each card suit changes how you build and evolve your deck. As you progress and collect more coins, you will add, remove, or upgrade cards and find artifacts that redefine your strategy. Black Jacket reimagines a timeless card game as a roguelike deck builder full of secrets, where strategy and story lay out one hand at a time.
Taking care of a baby is fun, and blocks provide the perfect stimulation for a growing mind. But the prepared guardian knows that when trouble arises, you have to adapt. Now I know you're confused, but it's simple. Just stack blocks and they'll clear away, just like that. And if some blocks refuse to clear, well, just put a little elbow grease into it. Whether you're getting your hands dirty or taking a more top-down approach, you'll get into the rhythm in no time. Even when you fail, and you will fail, every new day brings new rewards when raising a little one. New memories, new motor skills, new power-ups, new abilities that trigger with each line clear, new thingamajigs, new blocks, new ways to change the blocks. Who knows?
Look out, Daddy-O. This babysitter brought toys.
Growing up is a wild ride. You never know where the journey might take you. Just remember, taking care of a baby is fun.
Hi, I'm Kalinam, the solo dev behind Kaz. I wanted to make a chill, relaxing game. Clearly, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Kaz is a minimalist roguelike where I tried to strip everything down to its purest essence. The controls are dead simple, there are only 4 keys, but there are more than 100 spores to unlock, so you can build devastating synergies that completely break the game. It's easy to pick up, but blisteringly fast. I also invited a bunch of guest artists to create 20 different themes that completely change the look of the game. And there is interactive music that changes and adapts to your playstyle. So Kaz, it's intense, it's psychedelic, and I have to admit, it's a bit addictive. So if you're looking for a pure shot of dopamine, welcome to the world of Kaz. Go check the demo on Steam and I'll see you on the leaderboard. And if you don't wishlist the game for me, do it for her.
Morkborg Heresy Supreme is out today in early access. Between that, Black Jacket, Blocks for Babies, and Kaz, a perfect combination for a sicko gameplay loop Ouroboros. Is that why folks keep telling us to touch grass?
If only there were games that let us do that from the comfort of our couches.
Hey, my name's Graham. I'm a Jamaican game developer, and this is my cozy island builder, Orlands. It's a game focused on creativity. No pressure, no rules to follow, just pure vibes. It's up to you to create whatever kind of island you want to make, whether it's a lush forest campsite or a vast deserted island. Our Lands has dozens of things for you to decorate your islands with, and once you take a break from building, even more things are waiting to be found. Just poke around. There are a ton of delightful surprises for you to experience. Now, once you think you're done, show off your hard work by making postcards and sharing them with your friends, because good things should always be shared. Day or night, rain or shine, come and craft your little slice of paradise right here in our lands.
My name is Michael. I'm the developer of Forklift Flower Pot, an exploration game about knowledge and discovery. Investigate plants, change between the seasons, and try to discover secrets about the world. The game's art style is made out of pre-rendered 2D sprites, just like my grandmother used to make.
Here are your sprites, sweetie.
We call it the Nickelodeon Nasty art style.
Nasty?
We do call it Nickelodeon Nasty. I get a lot of comments about what inspired the game. I often describe it as an Outer Wilds-like mystery in a short hike style presentation. But really, I'm just kind of inspired by how weird nature is sometimes. That's really weird.
Show me that juicy newsletter.
Once a month I write a juicy newsletter, it's free, about updates on the game. You should definitely sign up on my website, toomuchtomato.com, while we roll the trailer.
Did you know it's the 40th anniversary of an iconic green tunic-wearing hero?
I didn't. How did celebrate?
At this point, they haven't yet, but we will. Here are 3 big adventures with some Hylian hints to them.
Do we have to bleep Hylian too?
It's my last showcase. Mario's Warriors can't find me.
Hey everyone, my name is Mark.
I'm Stephanie.
And we are the co-owners of Wonderville. Wonderville is a bar, an arcade, and event space located in Brooklyn, New York. Our arcade is comprised of about 30 free-to-play arcade cabinets, all made by local independent developers.
We have events every night that you can check out on our website, Wonderville NYC, as well as all of our social media and Instagram. We also have a nonprofit, Wonderville Projects, that helps us support our Game Jam, which is the second Saturday of the month, and our playtest night, which is the last Tuesday of the month. Big thank you to 6-1 Indie for coming and filming here and letting us say hi. We hope to see you either online or in person.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Just seeing your smile makes me crazy for you. I got nothing to hide, but I'll prove to you, baby, I'll be there by your side. If you give me this chance, just this once in a
Guess who's
It's been so long since I withdrew. Still I lie here, waiting for you. One of these days you shall see just how much you mean to me. So how much do I mean to you?
We love crispy retro bangers in this house. The buzz, the imperfect lines, that analog feel. But you know what's even more analog than a fuzzy CRT signal? Tell them.
Paper.
Paper block, y'all.
Cards and Cannons is a colorful roguelike tower defense deck builder where you build massive worlds, collect shiny loot, and crush large hordes of enemies with powerful spells and crazy synergies. Each run starts with just a small island. You can use the cards in your deck to place all kinds of different structures and upgrade them to the max. It's completely up to you how you want to protect your castle. Unique to Cards and Cannons is the ability to freely place the enemy spawners, giving you full control. While you build during the day, you fight at night. In combat, you can use mighty spells to fight the troublemakers head-on, freeze them solid, crush them with a meteor, or blow them away with a chicknado. A run consists of multiple stages, with each one ramping up the difficulty. Every stage, you unlock shops and get access to more powerful upgrades. Here you can adapt, expand your deck, and fight a wide range of modifiers, which are key to boosting your power beyond the limit. And outside of runs, you can upgrade your abilities, find mighty decks, and various different worlds that turn the gameplay upside down. Want to make your ballistas go crazy? One-shot with lightning strikes? Or turn every arrow and cannonball into power bananas? Depending on your playstyle, everything is possible. Are you ready for the chaos? Wishlist Cards and Cannons now on Steam.
Hi, I am David.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
And I am Antonio. We are part of the team behind Carton Village.
It is a cozy game, a mix of city builder and papercraft.
In the game, you bring a small abandoned village back to life.
We are making this game with a lot of love.
And every house in the game
was tested with scissors,
paper,
and glue.
Check out our new trailer.
Discover Cutout Village. A blend of city building and handcrafted creativity. Bring an adorable abandoned village back to life. Cut, fold and glue every house. Take your time, relax and make them truly beautiful. Enjoy the story mode. Or build freely. Cutout Village, a city builder made of paper. Download the demo on Steam.
Ow! That's payback for the last showcase we filmed here. Now let's check out these punch-packing indies.
Good transition.
Captain Hank here. Listen up. You are my chosen elite. This new contract will make us filthy rich. Do your jobs, and you'll get your cut. Mr. Johnson, ready to pounce.
Skate your way through the city. Clean up streets that ain't pretty. Hungry foes are running free. But someone's on a feeding spree. So feed them good, first with punches. Then you serve tasty lunches. Pimp your ride, pimp your style. Together, we're gonna go far.
Lunch! Lunch!
Slap that wishlist button now.
And check the demo while it's hot. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm the lead game designer of Buffalo Buffalo, a small indie company based in Vancouver. The name Buffalo Buffalo comes from the idea that words can be used in combination to make unusual but grammatically correct phrases. To us, that means not letting the way things are traditionally done, or what seems right at first glance, keep us from pushing the envelope of what's possible in games. Our first release, Fresh Tracks, broke those same norms by pushing what's possible in the classic rhythm game genre. Today, we're excited to be bringing you our next big release, demonstrating what you can accomplish when you think beyond the restrictions of size, perspective, and the world around you. We hope you enjoy this world premiere announcement of Rewrite.
When Lithium-16 lit the world, we stepped out of the dark and into abundance. And for a time, we had everything. Energy without scarcity. Life without labor. But even miracles have expiration dates. And when Lithium-16 began to run dry, we needed a new plan. And lucky you get to go first.
Telling Kelsey you hurt me.
That's what you get for leaving me.
Repracticing your punches for what's coming up next?
It's important to warm up. You never know who will appear from the depths of the deepest caves.
I'm born colorblind, and I love games. So I'm making a game with colors that are beautiful to me. I am red-green colorblind, so I mostly use blues in my palette. Blue fire, blue skin, blue trees, all look beautiful to me. I've always wondered how a game would look using my favorite colors. So I decided to find out. Maybe it looks messy, maybe it looks random, but to me, these are the colors I've always hoped the world was painted with. How does it look to you?
Ignition! Gotta slam these blocks down to push in gaps. There we go. All right.
done this time, Laura. We can't stay here.
This isn't quite what I expected the front end to be like, little buddy.
And with a bit of luck, maybe we can make this work. Jupiter don't work.
Hello, I'm Jonah, creator of Sloppy Forgeries, a fast-paced competitive painting game that began in 2018 as an exploration into the potentials of using two mice connected to the same computer. I showed it a lot back then, but then COVID, kids, life, stuff got in the way. But 2 years ago, I started development again, and I'm very excited because I'm almost done. I still enjoy playing it, which is kind of crazy. And I'm excited to put it in front of talented artists, so they have a game where they're the superstars. And I also have been putting off making a trailer for 2 years, but I finally have one, so please watch.
The original idea here was for you to paint me sloppily.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, but thank you for ditching that plan. How about I help you all erase that mental image with another game you can pick up today?
No fun. A frog leaping into your Steam libraries and then straight into a block of games showing off the animal kingdom. Classic deflection.
Hi, I'm Brooke Condolora. I'm half of Brain and Brain, the developers of Folktale Adventure Burly Men at Sea. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the new game that we're introducing today. The Marvelous Raincaster of Yellow Holler is a narrative puzzle game that's about telling a story the wrong way. It's about telling a story several ways to pick up clues and work out how it really goes. Raincaster's set in the hill country of the Ozarks, and it's inspired by the animals, people, and superstitions that I grew up with here in rural Arkansas. In the Ozarks, like our cousins in Appalachia, people handed down stories in the form of folk ballads, and that's how Raincaster's story is presented as well. It's a whimsical tale about a rooster who finds out he can make it rain, based on a real-life Kansas rainmaker who accidentally flooded San Diego. So check it out in this new trailer that gives a first look at gameplay. And you can buy Raincaster now, and you can wishlist Raincaster now.
Burly Men at Sea is both a classic indie and what they call me and Mike on Coney Island. Thank you, Brain and Brain, for sharing your next project with us.
You a Speedo boy? Actually, don't answer that. A bonkers question leading into a bonkers block of games.
This is no ordinary chair. This chair is special. It's about to change everything. Mildly amusing, but you could do better. Welcome to the RMF Ragdoll testing facility. It appears you have not been assigned a subject number. Also, you are blue. Interesting. I believe I may have a job for you. I need you to work your way through the facility. I will collect the results as you do. Whilst in the facility, I advise for you to be yourself, but try to avoid using free will wherever possible, as doing so can skew the results. Together, we are gathering information for science, for humanity, for fun. Some of the rooms you will enter will have specific challenges. Some of the rooms you will enter will have suggestions. Some of the rooms you will enter are just rooms, really. The facility will offer guidance, encouragement, and more often than not, mild judgment. When you encounter your wooden colleagues, the outcome is entirely up to you. Efficiency is acceptable. Creativity is encouraged. Overcomplicating things is fairly common. Please note, your actions will often have consequences. Some immediate, some delayed, some a little confusing. One more thing, not all buttons should be pressed.
I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
Welcome to the zoo, a carefully balanced ecosystem where humans and animals coexist. Occasionally, that balance is disrupted. Here, we see the rhinoceros, normally calm, today confused. The giraffe has elected to lie down. Giraffes do not usually do this. Fear not, the zookeepers here are trained professionals. The tortoise remains optimistic. Human visitors respond using their primary defense mechanism, panic. Park transport has reached its natural end state. This habitat exhibits abnormal levels of damage. A honey badger, now aware of the camera, does not consent to documentation.
Hey, my name is Alex and I'm from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm currently living in this van here and I've been traveling around taking pictures and drawings and collaging everything together to make a wild little game called Being Food. It's a 3D platform at heart, but it's much more of a puzzle game than a collectathon, although I will get you to collect a thing or two on the way. I'm trying to break off from a lot of conventions and I'm taking a lot of risks, so I can only hope everybody likes it. I don't know when it's coming out yet, but until then, thank you for watching the 6-1 Indie Showcase. And enjoy the trailer.
Shout out to Hot Dog, y'all. I sent them a DM on Instagram and I am so grateful they're up for being a part of the show.
It's time for Horror Block Round 2. Kicking off is a game that we've been lucky enough to play at both Summer Games Fest and PAX East, and is launching very soon.
The game is a killer blend of horror and cozy, and as the show winds down, I wonder if they had something for the folks at home to get their hands on even sooner.
I'm writing this from our old cell, my friend. Your departure caused quite the commotion back home. But I'm proud of you for making it out when you got the chance. I've sent this letter to the address I once knew. That empty old farm up in the mountains. Ashen Ridge is a good, humble town with good people in it. Warm, welcoming, but not too inquisitive. I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own. But be wary. You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourcefulness will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Make something of yourself, for yourself, while you still can.
With all due respect, what's the use of protocols if our agent dies in the field?
Let me be absolutely clear. You will be on your own.
Leela needs me, ma'am.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great showcase so far. Almost done. Thanks for sticking with us. My name's Phil. I am the creator and designer of the upcoming horror game called The Florist. We've been working on The Florist for about 3 years now. We announced it late last year and the response was just incredible. So many people really intrigued by the concept. We were so excited to work on something where color and light and growth all interplay to create this really unsettling atmosphere. The genre enables all of these incredibly creative and unique and surprising design ideas from enemies and puzzles and environments. We've just been having so much fun making it. So I hope you enjoy this next little preview of The Florist, and we'll have a lot more to share very soon. Cheers.
Once again, no one is doing horror like the indies.
You think we can sneak one more in?
Why not? Here's one more thing. Enjoy.
Nothing screams showstopper like a paranormal phenomenon. Much love to Furyu Corporation for closing out the show with Anomalith. Mike, take it away.
That's it. It's Sappy time. Visioncraft Productions, Cinematic Masters, Vicariously, Marketing Geniuses, Blake Stevenson, aka Jetpacks and Roller Skates. What a killer graphic. The undeniable Mike Clancy and editing god. Wonderville, you have such a lovely home. Thank you all. Since day one back in 2022, we had a simple mantra: zero barriers, zero costs, zero BS. We do this because we love and care for the indies, not to make a buck. So thank you all for helping us support these remarkable developers without ever asking them for a penny in return. And hey, speaking of which, to all of today's devs and publishers and beyond, thank you for trusting us with your babies.
And of course, to all of you watching at home or co-streaming with your communities, thank you for always giving us the time of day in your busy lives. Please do us one more favor. Wishlist, play demos, and add some new games to your libraries. You can find everything easily on the 6-1 Indie Showcase Steam event, plus more hands-on coverage from today's selections on our website. And since I have a sinking suspicion I'm about to cry my eyes out thanks to what's coming next, it's worth mentioning that submissions for 6-1 demo days are open right now. Indie devs, got demos you like folks to check out? Sign up.
Now, in case you missed the news or haven't picked up on the not so subtle hints throughout the show, this is my final 6-1 Indie Showcase. Once the credits roll, Kelsey and I are officially leaving the proverbial pigeon nest and turning the page on the next chapter. 6-1 has given me so much. It gave me a brother in Kyle. It gave me the love of my life in Kelsey. It gave me a family of the kindest, most talented and passionate human beings out there. It's a miracle that it's gifted me so much while also allowing me to be a small part of the indie scene. Your love, your hype, your support for nearly a decade now is not lost on me. And frankly, I don't have the time to properly express my gratitude because Kyle can't wait to kick my ass out of here. So, to everyone who took a chance on me, present company included, thank you. Rest assured, 6-1 Indie lives on without me and Kels. 6-1 Demo Days makes its debut on July 31st, and the 6-1 Indie Showcase returns next summer, both in the strong and capable hands of Kyle Stevenson. But until then, for one last time, love yourself, love each other, love the scene. Don't be afraid to stand on business and always have each other's backs. Now, excuse me while I give this man a big hug.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too. Do we have the budget to license See You Again by Wiz Khalifa?
I don't think we do.
Holy sh!
Were we rolling?
Were we rolling there?
Hell yeah.